turn 5 Leech, turn 6 Megamind in a perfect Megamind. All right, let's see what they're maybe running here. Cold and snowy, where I was looking at the great beyond, and I was like, why? Why do they keep having leader but not me? And then literally in the middle of my rage, as I was collecting my collector's reserve boxes, I kid you not, a few moments later, the gods of Marvel Snap bestowed upon me leader. My gosh, does this card just change everything? I know you guys have been on the receiving end of this who do play Marvel Snap. I was on the receiving end of it quite a lot, and I gotta admit, it's a really annoying card. They have to deal. Of course, there's ways to counter it, like Cosmo and whatnot, and maybe they'll accidentally pull a destroyer out of your final plays, and they'll destroy themselves. But more often than not, this is a really cheap card. And today, the reason why I don't like running this is because I feel like a jerk. But with today, we're going to be a jerk. I want to showcase how I'm using leader and how I finally got him. It's a really great plug and play card for many decks. And just to emphasize, I know sometimes you get some veteran Marvel Snap people coming. Of course, you guys have seen leader, but for me, finally getting it, I want to share my own experiences using the card. So hopefully that's okay with those more veteran Marvel Snap people be like, huh, I've had leader for weeks now. Well, I just got him and I feel like I'm amazing at the game. Here's the whole idea of leader. Basically, you're going to copy everything your opponent does at the very last second. That's why this card's so great for a 6 cost card, 4 power card. You're basically locking down a zone you know you already want, and while the opponent, they're trying to win the other zones, you're literally just going to copy them. You're ditto. You're going to copy what they're doing, and you're going to just kind of solidify your win in those other zones they're trying to claim away from you. And the way we're going to build this deck here is we're going to kind of build a deck that kind of gives us a lot of ways to control our opponents by getting ways to reduce their power, destroying their big power cards, and at the same time kind of predicting what they're going to do and also annoying them by moving their plans around against their own will. So the first card I'm having on here, Sunspot. We're doing a Sunspot armor combo, so we're going to throw up some armor to protect Sunspot, so that way we can kind of build some early momentum, trying to securing a zone in our favor that might be the permanent home. We're going to place leader at the very few plays of the game here. Scorpion to just again annoy our opponent. It's a great two cost card, reducing the power of the opponent's hand by 1 again. You can't just rely on leader. You need to make sure you're building good momentum early on and getting the zones you want, and that's going to help by reducing the enemy power on their cards here. We got Thor. I'll be honest, I got Thor. I haven't used them. I kind of want to try it out today. Again, it's not a horrible 3 cost card. It's just anytime I've seen someone play Thor, I rarely see Mjolnir show up. We're going to give it a try. This is probably one of those things where you probably don't need it. I wanted to give it a stab. Shang-Chi, really powerful card. Being able to just blow apart cards that have 9 or more power, really helpful. White Queen is, oddly enough, I find her to be helpful. Just to, I mean, in general, that's what she's meant to do. Kind of getting a sneak peek at what the enemy's hand is looking like, so I can predict the best way to utilize my leader or my other cards like Arrow. Moving on here, Hobgoblin. Again, turn 5 is going to be probably the most important turn, because you want to make sure you're setting yourself up for a really powerful last play, whether moving their cards or just kind of disrupting their plans for a zone by throwing a Hobgoblin or Hobo Goblin, as I like to call it. But really, I think the second part of this functionality, it's going to be Leech. This guy, man. Usually if someone retreats, it's because of Leech. Just we're on turn 5, we're going to ruin all their plans. It's all the funny on reveal effects they might have. It might just completely go to the waste, and they still might try to win. Then leader's just going to copy the cards that they're playing just to make sure you're staying ahead on the power. So Leech is honestly, I feel like probably 40% of what this deck is. Leader's probably the other 40%, and 20%. It's going to be the rest. We have Arrow. I actually just got her a while ago, too, about a week or so ago. Man, does she make a huge difference in my gameplay. I wanted to make a video on her, but just never got around to it. Too busy doing the other stuff on my other channels here. Magneto, a more advanced version of Arrow, where you're going to be moving all opposing 3 and 4 card cost to a location. So a location they maybe already have, and they have some free spots. You're going to pull everything over there. Again, the whole point is to control your side of the field. Make sure you're locking down the wins in a certain zone, and then just having leader copy the cards onto your side for the zones your opponent's trying to get at the very last second here. All right, let's take it for a spin, honey. So really, again, I think the main thing to emphasize, I threw a lot of stuff out there. The main thing to emphasize, turn 5 Leech, turn 6 Megamind in a perfect Megamind. Turn 6 leader is all you're looking for here. That's really the main combo. Everything else is mostly supplemental that we're really worrying about. Getting Magneto or Captain Marvel to fill in the gaps. All right, cool. Leaders showed up. Titan, I'm a big fan of Titan. It's just, I can get these cards out a little bit sooner. So there might be a chance I can have a turn 4 Leech. If Leech shows up, Leech is a 5-cost card, so it'll be 4 afterwards. I'd say let's, for right now, just throw down Scorpion. Again, we want to try to reduce their momentum, reduce their power. Yondu, what they got? Is that Leech? All right, Captain Marvel. Again, all these other cards are very supplemental. I don't need Captain Marvel. It's like, I need Leech. You need Leader to really pull this off. I wish I had Maximus. Maximus is a card I just don't have yet. With Maximus, I would have the opportunity to draw more cards to my deck. That's one way to really amplify this. If you have Maximus, Leader, Leech, use it. I know, we got to work with what we have. Oh, we got Thor here. Let's say we throw Thor down. Maybe Mjolnir will show up. Maybe they won't. You know how it goes. All right, wow, running a lot of Guardians here. I got, I'm guessing Star-Lord? Okay, no Star-Lord. All right, they're locking it down. Okay. So we know there might be ways to amplify that, of course, but for the most part, they're not be able to add much to the left. So if they're going to be playing cards, we're going to use Leader to match what they're doing on the middle and right side. So something to keep in mind. So actually, why don't we get a little sneak peek on what they might be doing here? This is where White Queen comes in handy. We're going to play White Queen. Hey, speak of the devil. Hopefully they don't pick up my Leader. All right, so they're rocking. Ooh, I wonder if they, okay, stats, no, that's, ooh, boy, that's actually a better Hobgoblin than mine. I say, you know what? Ooh, this is interesting. Move all 3 and 4 cost cards. That's one. So those aren't going to be helpful. All right, I'd say let's just try to take advantage of this. I'm going to be really mean. Let's see if we could try to lock down this middle zone here. And then let's see what we got. They're going to do the same thing here. All right, we're going to do that. Okay. Drop that there. Okay. Oh, man, Leech, you showed up a little too late to the party, dude. Leech right there would have been fantastic. Well, there's a few things I can do here. We can... I wish I had a little bit more. No, Leech, I think what we could try to do is we could try to place Leader down here just to make sure maybe we could tie in the middle at the very minimum. I don't quite have a good feel what they're trying to do. If they have anything to increase their power, we're going to be mildly screwed. And then, I don't know, just for the heck of it, let's make sure we lock down the middle zone. Again, I feel like I didn't have the best momentum here. Oh, that was funny. Let's see who's gonna win that one. All right, moving on to the next battle. We got G-Lum here. They can lift Mjolnir. That's a pretty worthy title to have, I think. All right, so here's where the good combo is. Right here, we have Leader, AK Megamind, and Leech. How much you want to bet this guy's gonna retreat on us, huh? The second on turn 5, unless they're gonna leech me, and I don't know. I have a feeling they're gonna likely quit on turn 5. Let's see what they have. Yellow Jacket. I haven't seen Yellow Jacket yet. Afflict your other cards at its location of -1 power. All right. Again, people are gonna have cards that you're not gonna have here. I mean, I've seen Yellow Jacket in other areas, but I just haven't seen it on this own account here. All right, we don't want to give our opponent anything. I say for right now, just throw a Sunspot. Let's see if we can maybe get some momentum moving here. Okay. All right, not too bad. Now we're going to start using that unused energy that we're not using. I always hate unused energy. It's one of my biggest pet peeves. Let's now maybe drop down a Scorpion. We're going to get +2 power from Mr. Stark. Let's go ahead and try to reduce their power a little bit. Okay. Now here we got to try our best to get as much as done possible in there. Likely we're going to lose the left zone here. Let's see. Shang-Chi's not going to do much here. All right, we're going to drop White Queen. Chances are, I mean, we have Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel can always fly to the finish line and fill the spot. That's why Captain Marvel's there to kind of give you some wiggle room to make sure you squeeze in a win. Let's see what they got in the last spot. Jessica Jones. All right. I don't know if she's going to make a Captain Marvel. Ooh. Holy crap. Is everyone using... Oh, gosh. All right. Here's what we're going to do. I don't know if they have Leech. I'm going to drop a Leech on them right now. I don't want to give them a copy of my Leech. Actually, wouldn't it matter that much at this point? All right, we got Professor X. All right, and we're gonna win that zone there. Okay, let's see what happens here. All right, so not much I can do with Arrow. Arrow's not gonna be very helpful here. What I'm gonna try to do is let's see if we can try to make sure. Oh boy, how much do I bet they're gonna play Leader? I'm gonna play Leader. Oh geez, I just know that's gonna happen. Is that what's gonna happen here? All right. Ooh, okay, Medusa. Okay. Iceman. Okay. All these effects not enabled here. So we're going to copy their stuff over here. And that's all I had to do. I don't know. Like, I played a lot of decks. It doesn't feel like I deserved that win. All I did is I just copied their whole entire play. Lead Lieutenant coming on in. Let's see what we got. All right, leader in the hand to start. Oh, gosh. It doesn't get much better than that, y'all. You know someone's going to be hating you by the end of this round. Let's go end the turn. Not much I can play right now. I definitely think there might be some opportunities to get maybe some more low-cost cards in the hand. But speaking of which, let's go ahead. Drop down Sunspot in the middle. Clintar. You know, I don't know about Clintar, man. It's, you know, there's some benefits to it. It hasn't made like a huge impact on the way I played. Maybe it should be. All right, so well, it's unfortunate we don't have that. Getting more cards in the hand would be bueno. Fortunately, not a very strong turn 3 play here. Hopefully, I would love to get Asgard, but I'm not too mad. I mean, right now we have the core. We got the Leech Leader combo, and then we can maybe opt to use White Queen. I don't know about that play right there. That was probably not the best. Let's go drop this over here again, spreading out our power. Oh, man, and they're snapping at me. They're feeling cocky. They got really cocky with that Silver Surfer play. I'm not going to snap yet, but we'll run with it. Let's see what they're going to do here. All right, so they're going to meet me over there in the right. All right, let's see what they're maybe running here. I kid you not. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, my gosh. Well... I don't know what to say, guys. That's just I think that's pretty funny. Let's go spread out our win around a little bit. Let's go maybe put Leech over there. We're gonna get initiative. We're gonna shut down whatever cards they have in their hand, and likely their leader is gonna be useless next turn. But this is why White Queen's extremely helpful. I kind of have an idea that they're trying to do what I'm trying to do, and that's just, you know, controlling them. Although they were trying to pull off, it looks like, a Silver Surfer combo, but they kind of pulled off Silver Surfer a little too early. Silver Surfer is meant to come out now to juice up the power of all the broods and broodlings and whatnot. All right, here's Leech. Let's see, did he have Leech too? Hobgoblin? Okay. So what this tells me here is we need to make sure we stay ahead here. So we can do a few things. We have the left, here's the thing. We have the left side. We're going to try to grab the right side, win the right. They can't put any more cards there. And then whatever they place there, you know, we're likely going to lose the middle by 1. And then over here, we're going to win the left if they place anything over there. Let's give it a shot. Let's see. So they're going to place something over there. And we're going to play that over here. Boom. That's the power of leader right there. They were probably really... I should have... You know, here's the thing. I got to say this. During commentary, I'm not thinking about it all the time. Let me give them a little... thumbs up there. What a sport. You need to be cocky. The thing about Marvel Snap, it's about you need to know when to snap. And I should have snapped there. I could have had 8 cubes right there. When you're in a situation where you know you're going to win a zone, you guarantee it, and you're already ahead in another zone, you got to just copy their card over with leader, and boom, you're going to get a guarantee. I feel more confident winning when I'm utilizing leader in situations like this. Should have paid more attention. Tactile scanners are yelling at me. We should have snapped on this guy here. Lead Lieutenant, thanks for the good game. Let's see if we can squeeze one more in here. I will admit, probably already said this, I don't feel like this is the most exciting deck that I've played with. It's really a turn 5, turn 6 thing with Leech. We have the Leech showing up, and then turn 6 is just leader. And we just got to make sure we're ahead or tied in a particular zone that we're going to win. Let's see. Got Magneto. But it feels very consistent. I think that's the most important thing. You want consistent wins. You want consistent movement with your cubes. And this is going to get that. Whereas a lot of other decks might be more fun, but sometimes it's kind of hard to know what's going on. Leader gives you way too much confidence going into turn 6. Let's go. So we can't place 1-cost cards there. Let's just place that over there. Maybe throw that on armor just to protect them in case something funny happens. All right. So we got to move deck multiple man. We're okay. All right, that's fine. They probably got a Vulture or maybe Human Torch showing up here in a moment. All right, so there's the combo. We got it right there. Now, do I want to move these guys over? I don't know, honestly. It's tempting. It's tempting. I think for right now, I'm just gonna stay middle. That's where our plans were the whole time. One thing I got to be very careful of is we're gonna need to make sure we probably don't use Magneto Arrow during this match. We don't want to give them any more moving power than they have already. There we go. Doctor Strange moving over to freeing up the spot. Definitely good play right there. All right. Now here's the dealio. Here's the dealio. Let's see. We're gonna go throw down. We gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. They might have Heimdall. I would expect the Heimdall. We're gonna go disable Heimdall though. Again, we want to make sure we're gonna be ahead in one zone. We want to make sure. I want to get this middle zone in a good spot here. All right, we got Craven, and I'm gonna snap on them now. Now I feel really good. I'm gonna win. I have the middle locked down. If they play something, I got it. I'm gonna already get a head start on the right, and if they play something, I'm copying it over. Left side, it's fine. Usually, you're gonna get 2 out of 3 zones. That's what the core game plan is gonna be. Megamine's gonna do their thing. Let's see. Are they gonna? Do they feel like after I disabled? Likely they're Heimdall. All right, let's see what they got. Hulkbuster. Okay. Not the biggest last turn play. I gotta say, little questionable on that call of a play. That's a boy going into a final round, 8 cubes on the line, and that's the play you're gonna make. Man, they were hoping for a miracle. I don't know what else they're looking for. That's gonna wrap it up today, citizens of an Alderaan and across our Kyber Empire. Hope you had a good old time here, and maybe leader will be bestowed upon you guys, and you'll finally unlock the power of Megamind and dominate your opponents against their will. Leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to our ever-growing empire, and always remember that it's great to be in the Empire today.